Is this correct that a lot of this started, that you did a musical retreat to inspire yourself to write again?
Yeah, so between the third album and fourth album, there was a gap of about 9 years. And there was a time after the third album that a series of events in my life happened that made me spiral down a little bit. My dad had just passed away. That actually triggered a lot of stuff. And I went dark musically, like from YouTube and the following that I had. I was doing amazing gigs. I had earned the most money I had earned up to that point in my career, and I was at my most unhappy. And I didn't feel like I had anything to say, and I felt like the YouTube sensibility that I had created at that moment, I couldn't keep up with. I really wanted to open up the other side, and I needed to explore what was going on with me, like in the darker parts of just dealing with mortality, grieving. And so I took a break from music altogether, from writing, listening. But the whole time, I think I kind of, it's one of those things where when music is the thing that I know is one of like three things I know I can do. And when I felt like I couldn't do it, I felt guilty. Around, I don't know, year 7, 8, music started to return to me in the form of like just me enjoying listening to music, enjoying singing. I started to hear unexplainable urges to kind of want to sit down and write. But I was really scared because I hadn't been writing at all. I know my own process well enough that I wanted to prep myself, to give myself a chunk of time set aside, that I was basically locking myself in a place to dig in without distractions. I honestly wanted it somewhere that I'd never been, that I heard was great, that had good weather and hardy people, somewhere that just felt new so that my senses could feel excited and heightened. It was a studio, and I basically prepped myself mentally. Like it was interesting because I wanted the least possible of failure from coming home from this. So I set goals. I want to return with 10 stems. I didn't need full songs. I just want a verse and chorus, and then I can call that one thing. I spent 2 to 3 weeks really just in the place, and it was very regimented. Like I woke up at a certain hour, I ate the same things every day. I went running, and then I would write, spend hours at the keyboard, basically with my thoughts for those weeks. And the first 3 to 4 days, it was just pacing because it was confrontational and it's hard. And my body was just rejecting it. Day 4, it started to come out. And my dad is always the first subject that I have to write a song about before I can move on to other things. And so the first song came out was Semi-Believe. That's about my dad.